Hello, it is SeahawksFan with another Go Battle League video, and I got the Shiny Whiscash today. They're going to be bringing in the Mighty Vigoroth. The count of the Whiscash going to be going for the Scald. Do I want to swap into something else? Yes, going to farm down this normal type with a counter user. And being able to absorb a body slam and not let them get to a second move on me. They bring back the Pidgeot. Are they going to think I actually throw the heavy-hitting Thunderbolt first? Yes, I do. Shiny Whiscash is fantastic. I definitely recommend using it. And yeah, it's great. Let's see how many wins I get with the team. I also got, Deoxys is my counter user. Having a counter user is very, very helpful in a lot of scenarios, and Deoxys is something, defense Deoxys is very good. Vigoroth I've used a few times this season. It's really good. Haven't used Obstagoon yet, but I don't want to have to watch out for the double fighting weakness. But it's definitely better now that Medicham has been nerfed. Scald lands and gets an attack drop. Let's go. Going to shield to be safe. Although it's a Feather Dance annoying. Just going to throw the move to take home the victory. Up next we got the Raichu. Ooh, a costume Santa hat Raichu. That's pretty cool, but we're going to bring in the Scummy for the Altaria. They're going to go for the Sky Attack. Of course, that's expected. Going to go for my Sky Attack myself. I'm going to go for another one. But I will shield because Dragon Breath damage will be a little bit more than I want to take. Don't want to lose alignment, and I can get the Steel Wing down. And this is where I make a bit of a mistake. Should have just thrown the Sky Attack immediately. Although, another swap out. Gonna be throwing the Psycho Boost to hopefully get the shield. Very nice to get the shield. Going to shield it myself. And Psycho Boost number 2 on the way. Okay, can I get to a third one? Let's go, I can. Is it going to be enough after the double debuff? It is enough for that poison type. And let's swap into Whiscash for that Mud Bomb. Bringing it down to red health. And they're gonna wild charge, and that's a loss for them. Whiscash v Medicham. Now, of course, you're going to be terrified of the grass types. So having a good counter to that, and then having another safe swap into that. So you don't lose your grass counter immediately. You can still potentially win the game. But going for the Scald, and it is a Power Punch. Medicham going to bring in my Defense Deoxys. Don't want to lose Whiscash just yet. And makes sense why they're bringing in the Golbat. Unfortunately, they do go for the Shadow Ball. I didn't want to use my last shield, but Psycho Boost gets a lot. Well, actually, I didn't want to use a shield. But their shield is, they're going to Poison Fang bait instead of a Shadow Ball. And unfortunately, this is another Poison Fang. They're going to bring in the Medicham and not get a KO. Power Punch, Ice Punch. Haven't tried it, but I think it's decent right now. Steel type, that would have been nice to have a much healthier Whiscash, but it's fine. I have plenty of energy. Annoying they had a move, and I'm not surprised they had the high attack, but Sky Attack for the KO. And then this Golbat is a Dunzo. Goodbye, the bat. Whiscash V Lantern. Okay, let's go. One of the best in the business. Lantern. Getting matched up against the Mud Bomb Spammer. How much damage is this going to do? Or are they going to shield? They do shield early on. And another move is on the way to do some damage, bringing them to under half health. And I am going to shield just in case they do swap out and I need to save this for a rematch. But they're going to let me throw a second move. And they bring in a Umbreon, which is very nice to see, being able to identify such a tank of a Pokemon in the back, being able to bring it out. And I should have thrown the Mud Bomb, but I try to get to Scald, which they just had thrown a move in time. Gonna start countering down. Gonna go for the heavy hitting Thunderbolt. They're not gonna want to shield. And I'm gonna come out my last shield because I can Psycho Boost and dip what's in the back. Vigoroth, well, they're not gonna appreciate this Skarmory, and they definitely did not want this matchup, but let's get to these Flash Cannon for the flex to actually use it. You can definitely run Sky Attack Brave Bird on the Skarmory. I've used it, it's good, but I want to have this Flash Cannon in other scenarios so it doesn't get walled. Just wanted something to do. And now one of the best in the business right now this season, Talonflame. The Incinerate buff has given power rank ups to so many Incinerate users. The extra damage is amazing. Rock Slide Vigoroth. Definitely not going to be throwing Rock Slide because they can just spam Body Slam a lot more efficiently. And I'm fine with lowering my attack. Able to get the KO. Keep my shield advantage. And I expect the shield. Very nice. Very nice. And the throwing move. Gain the attack boost. While I still have 2 shields. And I'm just going to get one mud shot in. Getting them out. Let's see what's in the back. It's a Lantern. So ideally, Skarmory probably would have been best up against this the Vigoroth. Because it does not want to see the Lantern or the Talonflame, but thankfully I played good. Did not have an awful matchup. Did not even use Skarmory. Pretty great. Now we got the Skarmory in the leader to battle ourselves. Going to be throwing the Scalds. Mud Bomb's not going to do pretty much anything. And I get the attack drop. Let's go. Although I'm terrified of a Brave Bird and dip. Although no Brave Bird. And they get to that as the same pace as Sky Attack. So gotta watch out for that. Another Umbreon. Gonna get some damage and another attack drop. Let's go. That's big. That's Mega Mind plays. Mega lucky chance plays. And they're gonna foul play, of course. That's the best move they have for this Skarmory. Able to resist. I feel like Psychic is resisted damage against Steel, but not for sure. And I have a move for what's next. It's the return of Skarmory. Going to throw Sky Attack, getting a KO. And oh my gosh, let's go Lantern in the back. Going to be going for the Thunderbolts. Because that is going to be safe, good damage. If it does land. And counters are digging into this thing. Would be nice to be able to get to that. Well, use that Psycho Boost. Was trying to charge up to a Thunderbolt, but didn't believe in. Knew I could not reach it without shielding. And they just let the Mud Bomb go. Nice. We got the Charger Bug. Charger Bug big weakness is the mighty Whiscash. And they have a Swampert that they get hit by the Scald. And it's time for the Deoxys to come in. Do I want a shield? I kind of do not, because I can get the counter down and have a move for that Charger Bug that returns, because they're going to want to get a Volt Switch in or different Pokemon. Dang, that it should have thrown the heavy hitting Thunderbolt. Okay. Well, of course, as Whiscash wants to go up against that Charger Bug, that means it's going to be for this Sableye, and they bring in and catch the Sky Attack. Well played. Well played. Now it's a good showdown. Their fast move pressure is nothing against the ground type and a Mud Bomb. Charger's quite fast, and I land it. Gonna throw another one to not be forced to shield. And let's see, how do I deal with this Sableye? Mud Bomb, and let's bring in the Skarmory. Going to commit the shield to Skarmory. Steel Wing is doing a lot. And I'm going to throw the move to get the last shield. Although, I should not have shielded. Well, I should not have thrown the move. Because they survive on 1 HP, I could have. So close. Actually, maybe I did. Yeah. It was close. And this is an instant swap into Defense Deoxys. I kind of planned on sacking it and then using 2 Pokemon to hopefully clean the battle. But they were like, I want to save the Trevenant for this Whiscash. But interesting. I definitely do not expect the Thunderbolt, and they let it go. And it's in a Azumarill. Let's go. Let's go. This is something I can actually throw my Whiscash at. And they're not going to appreciate the Steel Wing user, the Skarmory. Seed-Bomb's going to do nothing to it. Although Shadow Ball is still going to be able to hit it, so. And they are going to bring in the Trevenant, trying to preserve the Azumarill for later. So let's bring in the Skarmory. I need to get some energy going so they don't get to a double Shadow Ball and Sky Attack for the knockout. Let's see what this Azumarill has in store. Actually, it's going to be up against that Whiscash. Switch timer went up. And let's go for the double Mud Bomb. They're just low enough where it will get the win. And goodbye, bunny. That's a GG. Let's see, we got another Talonflame in the lead. Okay, not too bad of a matchup. And it's a swap into Jellicent. Gonna bank some energy. Definitely need to be having the charge move advantage with the energy. With that Talonflame looking. I correctly call a Shadow Ball and use my first shield to just absorb that energy. Getting the last shield is fantastic. Now I don't need to preserve anymore. And they try to get the Spark down before losing Jellicent, and that's great. Going to be able to go for the Mud Bombs on this electric type and save a shield for that Talonflame for when they do try and come back in and take me out. Scald for the knockout. Goodbye, Talonflame. Oh, actually, hold on. And they're like, oh no, oh my gosh, I can bring in Jellicent. Although I have a Thunderbolt ready in time. They're out. That's a win. building in a good team where if you do get a good lead, you got a good plan, but if you don't, you need a backup plan. And that is what this team is. Great Pokemon in the lead, 2 good options in the back. One that counters the biggest weakness of the lead, and a neutral Pokemon that helps balance. And I'm going to shield a Hydro Cannon, and they bring in a Lantern. At a shielded piece, I doubt they're going to want to be shielding just yet right now. They are going to be unable to stop me from getting to a second Thunderbolt. Are they going to shield it up, though? They do not. Let's go. No, I don't need to shield this up. Gonna get the Mud Shot down. I don't want to risk it. I think I actually could have definitely gotten it, but with that low health Swampert, I'm like, okay, surely there's something for this Skarmory in the back. And it's a Noctowl. It's going to be a little close, but I think I have a higher attack. We have a shielded piece, though, so that is good to know. Shadow, they go for the heavier hitting Shadow Ball. Although, well played throwing the Sky Attack. One Sky Attack at least. And I'm going to win this charge move priority to get to a third charge move. Goodbye, Noctowl. Goodbye, Swampert. Get wrecked, boy. We got a Medicham again. Is it going to be a Power Punch Medicham? Well, I think it's pretty safe to just go for Scalds. And we get a shield and attack drop. Let's go. That's big. Gonna go for another Scald. Are they going to be a Power Punch? They're going to double shield, which is very interesting. They do not want to lose the Medicham. And if I was them, I would have Power Punched as soon as I could. The extra damage they could have gotten. But revealing this move now, when I have 2 shields and I have a Skarmory. Ooh, they have their own Skarmory. Let's bring in my Defense Deoxys. Going to shield up, and I know. Ooh, they used a lot of energy, and that's more energy than I first expected. That was a ton, and they get taken out. Let's go over the Psycho Boost, debuff myself, but it's going to bring the Medicham down to red, and I can take whatever move they have, even the Psychic. They're going to catch the Psycho Boost after its debuff, and it's time for the Skarmory Flash Cannon Nuke. Goodbye, Carbink. Kaboom! And Medicham goes down. Gives up. And we got the Umbreon in the lead. Am I going to get lucky with the Scald attack debuff? Let's go. I feel so lucky using this team. I've gotten in it plenty of times. A lot more than the odds. Definitely helpful in matchups, but not the be-all end-all. And they have a Dugong. Gonna chip it with a Mud Bomb, then bring in my counter user. Definitely gonna be keeping alignment, but gonna get the counters down before I start throwing energy. I've already attacked debuff twice now. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see if Psycho Boost pressure is gonna be enough. Getting a shield. 3 debuffed attack. And they survive but get counted down. Let's go. 3 debuffed attack to Thunderbolt. Let's see how little the damage this does to one of the tankiest in Great League. Okay, yeah, that was pretty much nothing. But the Mud Bomb combo play, getting the last shield. Gonna trust in Skarmory to clean up this battle. Not gonna expect the foul play to do enough to threaten. And that's a win. That Cloud's Eye, just no match. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button. It'll turn blue. Subscribe for more content. Goodbye.